Does lightning really never strike the same place twice? Time to electrify this myth and discover the shocking truth. The saying is as old as time, a phrase often heard in conversations and used in literature. But where does it come from? What's the genesis of this electrifying idiom? In essence, the saying is a metaphor, a figure of speech. It's used to illustrate the idea that it's highly unlikely for an extraordinary event to occur twice in the same manner or in the same place. But is it just a simple turn of phrase, or does it hold a grain of truth? Well, to answer that, we must first understand what lightning is, how it forms, and how it behaves. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the heart of a thunderstorm. Now that we know where this saying comes from, let's dig deeper into what lightning is and how it forms. What exactly is lightning, and how does it form? Time for a quick science lesson. At its core, lightning is a giant spark of electricity. It's a natural phenomenon that occurs when there's a rapid exchange of electrical charges in the atmosphere. This process begins when a thundercloud forms, separating positive and negative charges. The top of the cloud usually carries a positive charge, while the bottom carries a negative one. This charge separation generates an electric field. When this field becomes strong enough, it triggers a discharge, resulting in a lightning bolt. This bolt can occur within the cloud, between clouds, or from the cloud to the ground. Each bolt can contain up to 1 billion volts of electricity, and the temperature can reach a staggering 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hotter than the surface of the sun. Understanding the science of lightning brings us closer to the truth. Let's now look at some historical instances of lightning strikes. History tells us some tales. Let's look at notable lightning strikes and where they hit. Now, when you think of lightning hitting the same spot, what comes to mind? For many of us, it's the iconic image of the lightning rod atop the highest peak. But it's not just hills and mountains that attract these electrical spectacles. Let's travel back in time to the 18th century. The town of Brescia, Italy, had the misfortune of witnessing one of the most devastating lightning incidents. The lightning struck the town's arsenal, causing an explosion that leveled 1/6 of the city. Fast forward to the 20th century, a park ranger named Roy Sullivan, also known as the human lightning rod, was struck by lightning not once, not twice, but an incredible 7 times throughout his life. These historical instances are a stark reminder that lightning does not discriminate. It strikes where it pleases. Seems like lightning does strike the same place twice, but what about tall structures? Do they challenge the myth? Do tall structures challenge the myth? Let's find out. Lightning seeks the quickest path to the ground, and tall structures like skyscrapers and towers provide an easy route. They literally reach out to the stormy skies, inviting the electric charge down their spines. The science is quite simple, really. Lightning is an electric current, and it loves a good conductor. Metal structures are excellent conductors, and their height makes them a prime target. Take the Empire State Building, for example. Standing tall and proud, it's like a lightning magnet getting struck around 25 times a year. And it's not alone. Many tall structures around the world share a similar fate, proving that lightning does indeed have a favorite spot to hit. So, we see that tall structures do get struck multiple times, but how can we stay safe during thunderstorms and lightning? Staying safe in a storm is crucial. Here are some lightning safety tips. If you hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. Seek shelter immediately. Avoid open fields and hilltops, and steer clear of isolated trees. Indoors, stay away from windows, doors, and anything that conducts electricity, like corded phones or plumbing. If you can't find shelter, crouch low with as little of your body touching the ground as possible. Now that we know how to stay safe, let's wrap up what we've discovered about our initial myth. Our journey into the heart of the storm reveals that lightning can indeed strike the same place more than once. Our exploration has illuminated the fallacy of this age-old myth. The electrifying truth is that lightning is no respecter of locations, and here's a shocking fact. The Empire State Building, a towering testament to human ingenuity, gets struck by lightning about 25 times a year. If this video sparked your curiosity, strike the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. What weather myth should we unravel next? Don't forget to subscribe for more myth-busting adventures. Until next time, keep an eye on the skies.